y'all, it is Hope here at Crafty Hope, and welcome. This is a bit of a Thrifty Thursday haul. If I haven't introduced it yet, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Thrifty Thursday to me is anything that is from the thrift store, yard sales, antique stores, clearance aisles, dollar stores, things like that. Where it's thrifty, it's a deal, and I like to share that with you because I like to see what other people get too, and maybe we can, you know, kind of enjoy seeing what we each get. So, because some of this I'm hoping to share, possibly. We'll see. So, the bulk of this first part is going to be some clearance stuff I found at Hobby Lobby. Actually, the first thing I'll show is from the thrift store, so I'll show you that. And then I've got some Hobby Lobby stuff, but then I've got a big estate sale this weekend, so that should be included in this video, hopefully. So, at Goodwill, I happened to just spot this Simplicity Sidewinder. My friend Nina Fickett, who I'll probably mention again in a little bit, I just got one of these, and you know, I haven't really thought I needed one, but this was only $3 at Goodwill, so I thought, let me go ahead and pick it up. And so it's still in the original box. I checked the battery compartment and it was good to go, so I have added batteries and checked it. It works. The original instructions are still in here. Oh, and there's some little disc thing, spelled disc, I guess, that goes with it. So in any case, that was nice. I was going to open this with y'all. I don't know, these could be plastic, I'm not positive, but it looks like some little letter flashcards, and I don't know what they are, but they were only 99 cents, so I thought, oh, actually, see, it's got an opening, and I didn't even notice, so let's pull one of these out. No, they are, in fact, cardboard. So this has just letters on them. Looks like there's some, like, exclamation points and things, so, yeah, those are kind of fun. So I picked those up. I can see throwing those in like Happy Mail or something. So that is all of my actual thrift store finds. But okay, so Nina Fickett, who I just mentioned, had told me she had found a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff on clearance, so I knew it was coming. I've been looking for about 2 weeks to see when ours would get marked down. Today was the day, y'all. Today was the day. And I don't go to Hobby Lobby every day, but knowing that this stuff was going to be on sale, I decided to, you know, I've been going like once every week to kind of check. I also saw, Ricky of Ricky Tikki Tavi had gotten a bunch of stuff on clearance. She had showed one of her like crafting areas, and I could see she had those items. So I've been stalking, and it was a whole ordeal today. I went to Hobby Lobby 4 times today, the same one 3 times, twice just waiting for them to mark it down because I could see they were marking it down, and I just couldn't bear to wait anymore. So I came home, had lunch, went to the other Hobby Lobby in my county, found that they had their stuff marked, but it had already been like decimated, like stuff had already been picked over. So I went back to the first one, and at that point I think I was probably the first one there to see that the Tim Holtz stuff on sale. So on my first 2 trips, I did pick up a couple of things. Let me see if I can get to them. Because in addition to the Tim Holtz stuff, they have other things on sale. So, the big thing, you can see my nice clean desk. That is because they had this big glass craft mat on clearance. Now, I don't see the size listed on here. Let's see. I've got rulers. Let's see. Oh, wait. Does it say here? Oh, 14 inch by 23 inch. So, it's, you know, just over a foot this way and just under 2 feet this way. So I've cleaned my desk so I can put this on top of it and hopefully keep a clean desk, you know? So that wasn't Tim Holtz. Let's see what else I picked up. They had these stippling brushes for 74 cents. Grab those. 2 things of these ink blenders. What else? These are some little jars. They were only 49 cents. And they're fun. I like to solder them or fake solder them. They're nice. 49 cents was a good price. They had, these I actually got in case my husband wanted them, but these are chalk markers, which are usually really expensive, but these had $1.62 on them. So I grabbed those. What else? Also, these are just some little metal charms with words on it. My name is right there. That was $1.12. I did get something that wasn't on clearance, but it was no big deal. These little brass keys, charms, I picked up because they were under $1.50. And then this thing of cardstock, extra heavyweight cream cardstock, regularly $22. I got for $5.50. So that was first time I went to the closest Hobby Lobby. Then I went to the one that's farther away from me, and they had these charms, which I do love. I can see back here is Hope is the Thing with Feathers, because, yeah, again, yeah, my name. They had these sanding discs on sale, but I picked up all the ones they had. Because I do like to sand off the edges of things, so, and they were pretty well priced. They had one thing of opaque crackle paste. I went ahead and picked it up. I did get a second one at the other place. They had tons of these, of the thought tokens. Tons of them. I don't know why there were so many of them at this one down toward the Gulf. Like, tons of them. But I just got the one because I don't need tons. Over in their scrapbooking stuff, they did have these cute little charms. I definitely see using them in jewelry. So and then I went back and spent the most money at the original one once they got, because I was the first one there, so I got first pick. Which, alright, I'll save my favorite two things for last. So I said I did get more of the Distress Crackle because I cannot help myself. It does go, I will say that it tends to, once opened, go bad pretty quickly, but I love the cracks on that. They had all of the alcohol inks and alcohol ink supplies, all of the Distress Oxides and Distress Inks, all of them marked down. So I'm trying to get them out. I did get these alcohol ink applicator tools. Yeah, because you can't go wrong with more of them. So I did pick up several of the Distress Oxides. I got Rustic Wilderness, Salvage Patina, and Uncharted Mariner. Greens and blues, my jam. I started to get Espresso and Vintage Photo, but I already have, what it is, Ground Espresso? Something like that. But changed my mind because, yeah. I picked up one of these collage papers. This is the entomology one. So it's the one with like the butterflies and the beetles and stuff. It's nature themed. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, I did get another one. I did get mustard seed. I thought about getting mustard seed and I thought I had changed my mind. I did get it. Thumbs up to me. And then they had some of the other, not a whole lot of the papery things on sale. There's the ones that are just black and white. They had those on clearance. I started to get those anyway, but what I did get are paper dolls because I use a lot of them. So these are the singles and these are the minis, and I started to not get the minis, but I was like, you know, that would be super fun to just throw on like the iCads and cards that I make and stuff. They're the perfect size. So I will throw them in my little container, and these I think have some of the minis in them, but I'll sort through these and see if they have the same large, medium, and small. The two big things I wanted, I was able to get. Super excited. And that is some of the watercolor pencils. This is, which set is this? Set 1. So, with Salvage Patina and Villainous Potion, Walnut Stained Black. I'm very excited. I have not tried these, and I've been wanting them, but I couldn't justify them at full price when I have so many other watercolor medium. The other thing is these. These are the mini scissors. I have been wanting these for months, and just for fussy cutting. And I'm so excited. These two things, there was only one of each. And like I said, I got first pick. I spent far too much today, y'all. Far too much, especially with the estate sale this weekend. I've got some other expenses I've got this week, so I feel like it's a perfect storm of things, which I kind of hate. But, you know, when these deals are this good, I kind of jump on them. So, all right. I will tack on what else I pick up. Hopefully it's just the estate sale because I don't need to spend any more money. I did make it to the estate sale yesterday, and I got so much, and it's all so heavy that I am recording here on my dining room table because I just couldn't be bothered to tote it all the way in the craft room. So I guess we'll start with some of the first things the first things I picked up were a bunch of books, and we'll save that for last because anyway. This is an estate sale that happens usually once a month behind a nice antique store. And they do a lot of, I don't know if it's called picking, or they pull stuff from estates and they bring it in and combine it all. And anyway, so they have tables. Things are $1, $3, $5, $10, $15 and up. And of course, they also have furniture and art and all kinds of other linens and clothes and things like that. So I tend to get from the dollar table, and seriously, everything I got this time was $1 except for one thing, and that is this bag, which is so random. It's mostly barrettes, and I know that's so weird, but there was this one that is just such a neat brass piece. I don't know that I would ever use it as a barrette, or I don't even know. I mean, it's so loose. I can't even imagine that it would be a barrette. But there were other things in here that are definitely, you know, barrette-ish. And some of them are things like, these little ones that I have loved my whole life. And you can't find anymore. They're like the tortoiseshell fake ones that slide out and slide in. And y'all, I have one I personally own them, and it makes me crazy. So yeah, it's bunches of barrettes. Look how pretty this one is, that clips open. You just can't really find barrettes like this anymore. And I know, it's so weird. Gosh, this one I thought was really pretty too, maybe for assemblage. Yeah. Anyway, I thought these were neat. I grabbed them. It was $3. It was probably too much for a bunch of barrettes, but I couldn't help it. I will use them both in art and in my hair. So that was the one thing. Everything else is $1. So there was a lot of lace in this one. This was the only bag I found that was $1. The others were $3 and $5 and $10 and $15, and because it was a lot of different like bolts of lace and things. And I might go back today. I'm recording this on Saturday, and on Sunday everything should be marked down 60%, and I might go by tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet, because I'll be in the town that it's in, but we'll see what my mood is like. So I could see that there were 2 different pieces of lace in here. They're like a foot long each, maybe. But they're really, look at this one. $1, y'all. I had to get it. So, besides that, I did get a little, this is just a tea tin. They had quite a few actual like biscuit and tea tins, but nothing with like a pattern I could see making jewelry out of. And I have so many tins right now that I'm only getting ones if they're like remarkable for some reason. And I felt like this one was. The pattern on this was really pretty. So I grabbed that. Then I also got a bunch of linens. So there is this napkin or hanky, and again I bought it because the lace on it is super cool. There were 2 of these ones with the yellow, and then I spotted one with blue, and I was like, obviously I have to have that. It is blue, so check that out. Isn't it cool? And then there's this like, I don't know, doily thing you would put under a lamp maybe or something. But again, it has some really nice lace, some embroidery. It's round, pretty neat. I'm not sure what this is either. It is this shape, but look at that lace. And the embroidery on it is just gorgeous. This looks like, yeah, it is machine made and not handmade. So did I look at this one? I can't tell on this one. It could be somebody that just did very nice handwork. This I think was hand done, because I got 2 of these. They are napkins, I believe. The handiwork on them is not anything special. Like I said, it's, kind of messy on the back, but the color of it, I don't know if you can see how yellowed these are, and I just kind of loved that. So I grabbed 2 of them. I also did find a doily. So look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? So I did grab that. What else? Oh, these were weird. Okay, so, and there was another one bigger. Was it round? Oh, it was like oval. These are pot holders, y'all. So they have these like inserts that are, or they could be trivets, but there's some kind of a heat thing. This looks like it's a quilted pot holder that fits into these little sleeves to make pretty pot holders. Somebody was super fancy with their pot holders. I am telling you. Oh, this one has busted out the whole back. Ooh, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. But I did really like the lace detail on it, and this one's in better condition. Yeah, that one, it just got old. Lots of use. And so this one's similar. Again, has really beautiful lace on it. You can see some damage to it. But I was thinking you could make a little journal and maybe like slip it in here. Take the pot holder out, obviously, and slip that in there. So I thought those were kind of interesting. Something I've not seen before. And then I bought this huge, I'm not even sure what shape it is because I have yet to hold it up. It is really big. I'm trying to see if it has corners. Yeah, it has corners. So it is a rectangular or square tablecloth. It looks almost like, the color of it looks like it's been tea dyed or something. It is very like browny, but it has bits of this lace on it, and this, that's so hard to see. I hope you can see it. Bits of this embroidery on it. That might actually be the back. So the front is just as pretty. But it's just pale and beautiful. So, and again, it is really, really, really large. So it looks like there's some ink on it. And it was $1. So, y'all, I had to get it. So I spent some time, because I know this estate sale, there are only 2 of them left. They're doing one in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that, because they are closing. So I am devastated. But so I was like, let me grab everything I can find, because I don't know that I'm going to find estate sales like this again. They have a whole section of books that are $1. And again, tomorrow that'll be 60% off, so 40 cents each. Oh my gosh. So like I said, I may go back, but I got the ones that I really, really liked. So I'm gonna go through these. I did mark these, so it's easier for me to like remember what it was. So this is a Greek dictionary from 1945. It's Greek, English, English, Greek. So the back of it is English to Greek. Well, the front of it is Greek to English. I'm trying to see if the characters, if it's got the Greek characters on it. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, that's a delta there for sure. Yeah, so there's delta. And the Greek, it's so neat that it's in a different language that I cannot read. So I thought it was pretty awesome. So I grabbed that, again, $1. And there are a couple books I wound up taking because I was just kind of like, oh yes, get it, oh yes, get it, that I ended up bringing home. I don't remember why I got them. This may be one of them. Yeah, this is Anna and the King of Siam from 1944. I think what got me about this one was the color of the pages. Just that it's just that beautiful yellowing of the page. So That I thought was awesome. This one, I definitely have no idea why. No, maybe it wasn't this one. There's another one. Where is it? Here it is. This one. I have no idea. Other than the size of this one, I have no idea why I got this book. It's called Anything Can Happen from 1945. The pages are interesting. I think I like some of the script, not the script, but like the text in it. Like I thought it could be good for cutting stuff out, but I don't know why I got this book. Like I don't even really remember looking at it. So I'm wondering if I accidentally scooped it up. So, I don't know. This one is called, oh, this one is super neat. This is the authentic I can say the word. Let me look at it. Librettos. The authentic librettos of the Wagner operas. It's from 1938. The pages are fairly thin, but I really like that it's both music and words. Of course, operas. And so and it's these thin type of paper. So, snapped that up. This one I almost didn't get, but went back for. You can see it is in not great condition. It's Byron's Poetical Works from 1911. Yes, you can see here, it is just falling apart. So it is poetry from Byron. And again, super thin yellowed pages, just really yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But yeah, so I grabbed it. This one is one that I almost didn't get, but y'all, I really love, there's something about the aging of this one. This one is definitely probably from damage or something. It is the works of Alexander Dumas, volume 3 from 1893. So this is one, so it's the third one of, I think I saw in here, it was like 8 volumes, if I can find it. So it's got like this little paper here, 9 volumes, complete 9 volumes. This is volume 3, and this is the completion of the Three Musketeers and 21 years after part 1. So I think, yeah, that's what it says. It is in English, but y'all look how it's laid out with, like, you see with the line down the middle of the page. It's just really interesting. Of course it does. Here's a picture from the Three Musketeers. So I just thought it was, and so like the titles up here at the top are in French. So yeah, interesting, right? So I grabbed that one. I almost didn't, but again, I was like, $1. When am I gonna find a book like this again for $1? This is fun. This is a Russian English dictionary, and I think it's only Russian English. I don't believe it's English to Russian at any place. Nope. And it is like newsprint, and look at the aging on this, y'all. So it is in Russian. It's just got all these Russian letters. Everything is in Russian. I'm trying to see if I see English words at all. Yes, so I see like this says cross beam, cross piece. This says care. This says feast, cheap, right. So yeah, it does have English in it, but it's just the Russian to English. I would never, you know, be able to find anything in it. All right, stack number 2. So how many books I end up saying I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books. So, now this one is I don't know, can you see? It's got like tape on it. There are a couple that I picked up, I guess must have come from the same library, that have this like brown tape to repair some of them. This is the Poetical Works of Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I couldn't find an age in here, except that there's an inscription in here for 1888. So we'll see that here, that for Christmas 1888, and then it was re-gifted in 1957. I thought that was neat. So what is cool about this, of course, it's poetry, but all of these pages have this border around them for each of the poem. I mean, well, for each of the pages. So it's interesting. And it's got the like marble covers, marble, oh, what do you call the end pages? So I think it's cute. Like I said, cute. I think it's great. It is damaged though. Somebody has tried to repair it. So of course it's not in its original. Oh, and you can see the marbling as well on the edge of the pages. So I think this may be from the same library as this next one, because it also has that brown repair tape on it. And when it's opened, you see it just murder. This is the history of Frederick II of Prussia, called Frederick the Great, 1888. And I'm not sure where I got that date from. Here, reprinted from Stereotype Plate, October 1888. So it is, also there's a map, fold out map in here. I don't know if it's all of it, because you can see this little piece is trying to fall open. I think that was the only one I found in there. Well, no, here's something else that folds out. Genealogical diagram. How about that? So it's an interesting little book as well. Like I said, it's damaged. Probably nobody else was going to want this in this condition. It also has the marbling here, but I think you can tell there's pages missing here. And you can see a little bit of the marbling on the edges. Okay, I got this Saturday's Child book. It's from 1914. It's just a novel. Again, the pages, the age on them, just really yummy. Almost brittle, but yeah, I grabbed that. This one I liked the size of. It is a fairly small book. It also has a violin on the cover, and it's the joy in listening. And it's just from 1960. Like I said, I really liked the size of it was the big thing for me. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but if you have any interest, let me know. This one, what drew me to this one, oh gosh, I don't even know if you can see the embossing on the cover. There's a little bit on the spine and then on the back as well. Can y'all see that? Oh, I hope so. That's really what drew this. It is also in poor condition. This back is falling off. And it's why it was $1. But it is Levana, the Doctrine of Education by Jean-Paul Frederick Richter. It's from 1884. It is in English. The pages are fine. I think it was just really the age of it that drew me to it. So, and it's got like Webster's Dictionary here. How interesting is that? But this cover really, like, I was really like, I could take this plate off and it could be part of some kind of art, because this back cover, because it's just so pretty. So pretty. Okay, these last two, y'all, are also really not in great condition. This is Harper's new monthly magazine. So I had just seen Mike Deacon show some French magazines from the 1800s that were bound. I'd never heard that, seen that, and then I fall into this shop and find these. So this one and the next one, I believe, are basically that same thing. This is in horrible condition. You can see it's definitely been damaged in a lot of ways. It is from it's from June to November of 1854. It is American. It's from New York. But it's got the contents for this volume, and there's one chapter on idiots that I think is kind of funny. But it's got like weird little photos. This is the Mosquito War. There's all kinds of neat little images in it. There's a Dutch cottage. Some of it is about history, because there's some stuff on Napoleon in here, but all of it is pretty damaged. I mean, it's no wonder it was $1. I mean, they probably would have just thrown it away. I think even the, where is it? Did I lose it? The back of it is around here somewhere. I wonder where it went. I had it. I don't know. But y'all, it's really, look at that. It is gross. But I've never seen anything like it. 1854. Had to have it. All right, and this last one is, it's in French. It's the songs, that's chanson de PJ de Beranger. So songs of PJ de Beranger. I am having trouble finding dates in here. So the last date I see in here is 1842, but there is an inscription or something on the back. But I think that says 1893, maybe. I'm having a really hard time making it out, and my Google Translate cannot figure it out. This also has some of the marbling and stuff on it. Oh, and here's another one, what was re-gifted in 1961. So, anyway, and it's songs. So I thought it was poems, but when I did Google Translate, and I know, I took a little bit of French. I know what chanson is. I can't pronounce it well. But again, it's got all of these great things. The whole thing is in French. It was $1. I got it. So that is the end of it. I'm really excited about it. I was going to show you this again is also quite damaged. You can see this front and back are falling off, but I thought it was really neat. If I turn it, I think this way, you can see some other, I don't even know how they did that, but it's looks like newspaper that they put along the back of this to help bind it somehow. I thought, yeah, so this probably wasn't a magazine like the Harper's was, and I'm wondering if the Harper's is like Harper's Bazaar, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, all right, guys, that is everything for this video. I haven't even gotten the last Thrifty haul up yet, so I need to get my butt off my butt, put this stuff away, and share all of this with you. Let me know what you think. If you have any interest in any of this, let me know. Because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. A lot of it I just picked up because I didn't want it to go in the trash, and for $1, yeah, there are a couple of them I think I can definitely use in some junk journaling and things like that, but some of it I'm not sure if I can bear to tear apart even, so we'll see. Let me know if you have interest in maybe pages from this, if I do tear some of it down. Give me a shout. I'd love to know what you think, and of course, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, all of those things. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate that you decided to come spend part of your day with me. I'll see you later.